Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play World of Goo. In this episode, I'm simply going to finish up the first chapter, which is the goo-filled hills, which is kind of tough to say. So that's only like 4 levels, so this will be a pretty short episode, hopefully, well, supposing that I actually get through these puzzles at a decent rate. Oh, I remember this one. This one's actually kind of challenging. As you can see, the level actually keeps moving. And you have these detachable green goos that you build with, and it'll start rotating around. And of course it'll fall like that. I do like that they're kind of bouncy. I mean, I don't know that necessarily changes that much about the game, but it is kind of fun. And so I'm just kind of trying to somehow build a structure that will reach the pipe there. The problem is, though, that I think it actually broke the structure that I built. You can see it kind of has collapsed in, which kind of sucks. It's at least kind of stabilized now. I could have gotten some more, but that'll be enough, I think. So, move on to the next episode. Again, I'm not an OCD person, so going for the OCD award on the level isn't terribly worth it. At least not for right now. Maybe after I finish the game for you guys, I might come back and take a look at the OCD awards for some of the levels. By the way, I don't know if you can hear that. There is a lawnmower going outside, so if you can hear that, I apologize. They're just doing some maintenance to repair all of the damage done from tree limbs falling and kind of making things a mess from the recent hurricane. So I really enjoy these little quirky signs. And this level actually has a pretty basic idea, is use the green goos to reach down and collect the sleeping black goose. And of course, then the goal becomes to use the green goose to reach the black goose on the other side. Now, on this level, I don't want to use the black goose because they are sort of permanent when you build them, whereas the green ones again are detachable, which is a highly desirable trait. And it's a real shame that the black ones aren't detachable. I do believe, however, if you have a black goo that's attached exclusively to green goos, you can actually sort of liberate it from we have a man down. And now it's simply a matter of building up to the pipe in sort of a balancing act, though, because after all, oh, not so good. I don't think this can break. Well, it could break. I don't think it's going to break. Not easily, at least. Okay. Oh, man. Well, I could definitely collect some more, again, with the same basic strategy of having that one little piece, you know, hanging there and then pulling them all up. But we collected just enough, so I'm going to move on to the next level. And if we decide to later, we can always come back to this level and try to get a larger number of Goo balls. I believe this is the second to last level. This is the one where, you know, you had to get those 2 branching paths to get to this one. I mean, I apologize for all the stuff going on outside. Well, it looks like we have one of these signs. Well, that's kind of odd. So basically, I have to build a bridge, which can be kind of challenging because, you know, all of the stress that the Goo balls end up being under. So as you can see, I'm using this right here as sort of a sort of grab that. That might be a little too much for this. So yeah, so the challenge here really is, you know, building the bridge without breaking it. As you may recall from the Tumblr episode, or level, I guess, that they can actually, the structures you build can actually sort of break. It looks like I only have to go a little bit further to reach the other side, at which point in time the bridge will be significantly more stable, as it is now. By the way, if you look in the background, you can see the speakers blaring. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. It says, "Hello, this is Mom." I didn't actually even realize that that would do something. I thought that was just interesting. I thought that was just decoration. And right now is the first time I have realized that that in fact that is part of sort of Easter eggs in the game. Well, it looks like we made it. We got a significant number more Goos than were required for the mission. We got 31 as opposed to 8, so that's pretty good. And sort of a ghetto bridge, but it works, I suppose. You know. And that brings us to the regurgitation pumping station, which is sort of the it's a secret. The last level of the first chapter. Whatever that means. So, it looks like we are in a sort of strange pit of some sort. A very difficult to navigate little pit, too, by the way. But my thought is we'll just expand the group of goos until they get caught in these rotating cogs, I suppose would be the word. I believe the cogs will regurgitate all the goos out of this sort of stomach that it's in, which is kind of a gross way of thinking about it. So I was worried for a second that I was going to run out of goos, but it looks like this is working, albeit slowly. Ooh, okay. So I can't hit the sides there, or else all the goos that hit the sides will detach. At least they don't die, which is nice. The whole floating dynamic certainly makes things more difficult. See what it says. That sign painter is just all over the place. So this is throwing me up this way. And let's see what the sign has to say. The highest point on the island. I believe these eyeballs are some sort of balloon. Again, this game, much like Limbo, which you may have seen my episode on, it's kind of trippy. And the goose fly off into the sunsets. So the flying goo balls can see a long way and see all these different islands. And some product placement there with the gameplay possibilities will be endless. So they just float on and on forever. And that's the end of Chapter 1. So we have escaped the goo-filled hills. Join back next time and we'll explore the Little Miss World of Goo. Alright guys, until next time, take care. Later.